Hey guys, it's me, ATWOP64, back with a new video. The showdown has come to an end, and us on Team Ice King, we need to rule the world. So I dropped Frigid Fortress 100 times. Use code ATWOP64 in the item shop. Let's get into game number 1. So if you haven't played this season, Frigid Fortress is basically Polar Peak, but way more Sigma and way more Aura. Another thing new that's with Fortnite Showdown is the rivalry boards. They're basically bounties, but kinda cooler, and you actually get more than gold bars for them. As you can see, I've played quite a bit this season, and this was recorded towards the end of the season. And as expected, the Ice King spawns here. It's his castle. What'd you guys expect? How many times will I die to him in the next 20 minutes? What a way to end game 1, am I right? Oh, also you could just be the bus driver this season, so you can thank yourself. So I would always drop in these side building things. I don't know. It would be a nice way to get guns before you go into the main castle and have to fight people or the Ice King and his goons. Watch, kids. This is how you kill a bot. It's not that hard. Yeah, SpongeBob. Get him. Later on in the throne room, I ran into a Crab King, and because I had a pump, you know, it didn't go too hot for him. But he had the tracer pistols. But I still won. Pizza. Behind Frigid Fortress, there's an Overwatch base for the Overwatch collab, and I'm an Overwatch nerd, so I will tell you, it is pretty good. We'll talk about it more later. Ooh, looky here. Fortnite fan service. And just like when I play Overwatch, I got styled on by a tracer. So there were quite a few updates to Zero Build this season, one being you get a starter pistol, but it's bad because you don't get any ammo. This season, when someone else kills your rival, you have to go get the contract and yada yada yada. But, you know, I love rivals. Please, I hope they keep them in next season. Doing challenges in the zone. Intuitive gameplay. The beginning of this video is kind of slow. That's because I'm giving exposition because I haven't talked about Showdown yet, and I kind of love this season. As much as I like the undeploying glider, I've had way too many close calls. Too many times I'd have to resort to my pickaxe. Well, that was fast. The average Overwatch comp experience. I honestly gotta give them an applause for how well the Mercy staff translated in the game. Also, it's a tad overpowered. Don't worry, guys. He was a robot. I've never watched Batman Beyond, so I can't really make a reference here. Also, I really like this cube rifle this season. It's kind of a cool idea. I like just nuking people with cubes. Welcome back to Nitro Fists. This tip might be no good, but there's a 0-point shard right beside Frigid, so you can just take that and run away. Dark Dominion got a bit icky, but you know, we still killed him. Again! 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 And why is the arc lightning gun back? Nerf this or something like that. Well, that boosted my ego after the last game. This is exactly why I wouldn't rush the middle castle instantly. It's because everybody goes there. Now that's some top tier aim. Not even 10 games in and I'm already missing a game. So welcome to game 10. Big fan of the Dark Voyager shotgun, it's really good. Insert Genji voice line right here. Now I got the boy gaming with me. Woo! I was in one of his last videos, go check it out. This was for game number 1, Ice King. I haven't talked about it much, but this is the vault. We'll discuss where to find the keycard and how to get in here later, but right now it was looted. Here's another source of mobility on the other side of the POI. Even though it's a bit glitchy, it's a good way to go to Sandy Strip. I haven't killed someone in a while. So he died. I was Bomb Spaghetti. This was when I first realized the tracer pistols are actually kind of decent. Yeah, so the boy gaming, he left me for dead because he got loot hungry. Even though he left me for dead, I gotta hand it to him. He did get us the first win. So you'll probably see me with a shockwave grenade, but I don't have it in my slot. Well, now in Zero Build you get a bonus item called the pocket item, but it's really only worth having shockwave grenades. Well, 2v1s don't usually end well. I know I've said this like 6 times over the past 4 years, or probably more, but use slurp barrels. As I died in the castle, for some reason, he was still at the Overwatch base. Well, he ran out of ideas for survival. Sometimes you need to die off drop. That just means this location's kind of fun. After all that dying, we died again. At this point in the season, I was trying to grind some rivalries to get the umbrella, so a good strat is to drop on a rivalry board. You can actually get some pretty decent loot if you have the tokens. So let's talk about this weapon. This thing is the Overdrive AR. You thought the Overclocked AR was good from Chapter 4? Well, this is even better. I think it's supposed to be Soldier 76's pulse rifle from Overwatch, but you'll see it's kind of OP. In my humble opinion, this is probably the best AR this season. And the last thing that's new with Zero Build is that it has the Season 6 glider redeploy. I love it. Like, how is this thing even allowed? Come on, Epic. Stone Cold Steve Austin for some reason. The Overwatch base is right outside Frigid, so I'm counting it. It's a really good drop. Shout out to Collision because, well, you just watched what happened. I would also like to highlight Dark Dominion this season. I just really like the vibe of the POI and the Dark Voyager. He's such a cool guy. Spicy hot take, but they really had to add one of Overwatch's worst maps into Fortnite. Also, sometimes Ice King would not always spawn at Polar Peak. I don't really know why. maybe just because he wanted to. One more bit of item glaze. These gauntlets are pretty cool. I like them. We had to do a shit ton of chasing to get where we are now, but we won, so that's all that matters in my book. 2 wins, I'm very happy. Violence in movies and sex on TV, emote. Back to Overwatch. Well, I just got deviously harassed. Changing the video title to 100 drops at Overwatch. But all roads lead back to Frigid Fortress. It's okay, I promise. Something I am rather irritated by is allegedly the Infinity Blade came back this season, but I didn't play during Act 2, so I don't even know. Now here's better gameplay of the Rift anomaly of escorting the payload. I thought it was really cool as an Overwatch fan. It's kind of like Hollywood from Overwatch, but in Fortnite. Second place is not what you want. As mentioned earlier, the vault keycard is over here to the west of the vault, and you don't have to kill a boss, so you know, that's pretty cool. Whilst looting the vault, this guy wanted to get his grubby hands on my loot. Fortnite, we need to talk. This is scrims. Gotta say, the Thunderburst has been insane since they brought it back. The spread is insane. Suck it, Kim K. It's a goat. So I had this weird glitch this game because I picked up the tracer pistols on Spawn Island. My entire game is in first person except for when I sprint. Interesting, but very annoying glitch. First person chug jug. So right here's about my favorite loadout I have is the Shredder shotgun, tracer pistols, overclocked, Ice King pistols, or guns, I mean, whatever. And then the tracer staff. Probably just the best items in the loot pool, in my opinion. Nothing much else for me to say except that's all, folks. No, it is not. We still have 76 games to play. Please genuinely tell me how I died. Now, for some reason, the Foundation gauntlets spawn in the Ice King vault. Make that make sense. Overwatch moment. I'm about to battle Mercy this shit. You guys just watch. Looky here, I finally got a kill. I didn't do much, but we still won the game. Not complaining. Absolutely no idea what these guys were attempting to do. I feel like I die here a lot. Hey buddy, get out of our vault. Defaulty boy with a llama fetish. Welcome to Antarctic Peninsula, our game. Kim K. I swear, sometimes all people do is jump around with shotguns hoping they hit. Well, I like the twin mag. Me, shotgun, no hit. I don't know why I solo queue ranked. I always think it's a good idea. In niche flex is I actually did receive the rival umbrella. Don't expect me to get the other styles, I did not play that much. Almost 9 years into this game, and people still think bush camping will work. I'm gonna be honest, this game was extremely boring. Well, that was an easy rivalry. All I had to do was pick up the check. And then I died to the Clone Wars Anakin. I love the Clone Wars. Gotta say, I'm really a fan of the Super Shredder shotgun. A, they finally ripped to Save the World gun to VR after like 6 years. And B, it's what the combat should have been. It's a sniper shotgun. Now this guy had the sniper shotgun. Now I'm playing as Zarya from Overwatch. Guys, he had it OG. The one thing I hate about the whole driving the bus thing is there's the people who hug the one corner of the map, so you have to fly a million miles. Nice little off-drop kill, can't complain about that one. Oftentimes I like dropping on this little south building because it's just nice and peaceful. EQ! Come on, man, I just capped the payload. Nothing new here, minus a bot. For there being no sniper this season, they added DMR, which is actually a lot better than you would think. I like the self-revive, but it's pretty much pointless if you're in solos. Now if you squint, I kind of look like Reinhardt. I swear this anime guy's killed me like 4 times. Something I did find very annoying, I swear, is the same 4 guns in the rivalry weapons board. I also did like this revolver this season. It's kind of like the wingman from Apex. Something I did like about Frigid is that it was never out of zone, so I could just go roam around and do my thing. Do my thing as in miss this shot, miss that shot, and absolutely keep whiffing until I try to attempt to kill this guy. There. I love Fortnite. Getting smoked by Sabrina Carpenter. I just wanted the pulse rifle. I don't even know who that is. I tagged him for 6-7. Bro was past level 100. You know, he really just took it like a champ. Circumstances like this is where I miss the RPG. You know, 59 to the head is crazy. My favorite map reference they have is the Tate Banana meme. Now talk about the choke of the century, man. You don't see any OG Black Knights like that anymore. I just found out I had the skin through Fortnite Crew. I kinda like it. I really need to stop rushing Squibbly Shores. Watch out, it's Keanu Reeves. This skin with this gun, chef's kiss. I was just trying to loot and this dude came out of nowhere. Another cool strat is if you hide in the vault behind these barrels, someone can push you and they will not see you. Sometimes you just need to leave the POI, dude. Sometimes killing these bots is an ego booster. Well, I got fisted. Alrighty, we made it to game 50. I'm enjoying myself so far. This is kind of fun. Mainly because I have a lot of wins. Bow down to your king. Also, for some reason, I'm in duos. I don't really know why. For some reason, I found a diva at Dark Dominion. The important thing is she's dead. There are so many clips in all my videos in the past 2 years where I can make a joke about a collab skin killing me. So the MLB. For whatever reason, Epic unvaulted the arc lightning gun, and it was kind of annoying. Something I also really liked about this season were the chaos cubes. It's kind of like the fort bites, and I like the fort bites. This little Jules thought she wouldn't catch shade in here. This was the Voyager Rift anomaly. You had to kill those little goons, and you get a gun. Pretty cool. So I got blasted. Jake, I think you're in the wrong Ice King cast. Oftentimes when you're trying to push the payload, you get third-partied. Run all you want, but the 7 power gloves aren't going to help you in the vault. It's over 1 ball. I have the high ground. I spent 5 minutes chasing this guy just to get killed. I would also like to take a minute and just talk about how this is just a step up from Polar Peak aesthetically and the layout. You take Polar Peak, you take the basic concept of it, but multiply it times 1,000, that's this location, and I think it does a perfect job of being an evolution to Polar Peak. Often in the drops I've killed someone right here. Must be a hot spot. Another item I'd like to talk about is the hammer revolver. You basically just buff the fire rate of the deagle, and that's what you have. A bit strong. Later in Sandy Strip, I ran into a little commotion. My rival was there, and also some other guy, but we killed them both. This was absolutely a zero build moment. You know, I don't even know who that guy is. There's actually quite a bit of spots outside of the castle where you can get some chests, and it's nice and peaceful if you don't want to go push the castle instantly. Also chaos. Just so you all know, I can kill Ice King. That was only in game 1. Another deadly combo this season is taking the fists and the shotgun. Around the map this season, if you found the Zadie boss, she would give you a mythic revolver. It was pretty cool, but her spawns were kind of hit or miss. Yeah, hiding didn't work. As per tradition, here's my looting route. This POI is so huge, there's way more, but you know, that's just a slice of it. This kill was pretty easy because the combat shotgun has actually generous recoil. Not even SpongeBob could save us from this encounter. Just doing the Ice King's work this game and doing some challenges. Need that XP so I can get those Ice King bonus styles. There's always the POI I always visit in a 100 drops video that the video is not about. This one's his Dark Dominion. For all I know, this is probably a bot just to boost confidence. Again with the Squibbly Shores nonsense. I really just got killed by a dead guy. I actually had some competition at the Overwatch base this game. When I say some, I mean more than I thought I would. If you run away, I don't like you. I'm pretty sure I killed you already. Oh well. It's been a while since it went, hasn't it? Epic be giving me some cool Akru skins, I swear. I swear I've killed this skin like 30 times already. I said it once, I'll say it again. Big fan of the Chapter 7 shotgun. I love chasing just to get killed. You know, I'm real excited for this POI just to get abandoned next season. Well, that was a fun encounter. Wearing this skin because he's gonna melt the place down or something like that. It's funny, guys, get it? It's Frigid Fortress. Whatever, move on. Bringing me back to the Fortnite remix videos. Bow down, you peasant. Oh, look at this guy. Doesn't he just suck? It is now time for the AT-Walp 64 game. Let's get it going. The ways people try to hide from you in zero build makes me feel like I'm playing Rainbow Six Siege. And my last kill of the game here at Frigid Fortress was this guy. He was kind of trash. But I get to initiate his bounty. Big fan of Super Shredder, could you just sit in the back line? Again, bro. Did I not kill you earlier? Now this loadout. This is cinema. What was that? Oh, you didn't have the exotic rifle? Oh, you couldn't survive? Woe is you. Oh, what didn't you have? You didn't have the Super Shredder? Yeah, I just tried shooting the Voyager because I thought he was real. That was embarrassing. You know, a win on a Game 64 is pretty cool for this channel. And we finally won. So, turns out the next game was a power hour and I was playing as Reaper. I guess that's cool. I just cut out 5 minutes of getting chased. The Overdrive Pulse Rifle, but in the air. That's certainly balanced. I'm now starting to realize how much OPBS is in the Overwatch collab, and it's kind of insane. Yeah, this was fun. I'm just gonna leave this here. I thought it was funny. I didn't buy the skin. But yeah, let's move on. Well, thankfully, I didn't have to wear it for that long, so, you know, I guess that was a win. Man, I'm really loving this texture work, Epic Games. Good job. Only kill I've ever gotten with the Hanzo bow. It's kinda bad. You know, the NPC tried. Hello, Chops. We're evading the Ice King base today. And this time, he died as the robot guy. Later on, I'm sniping people with the sniper shotgun. Seriously, this gun is insane. So we just died to a bunch of bloody bush campers. Will Smith, don't make me slap your ex-wife. Oh, come on, how did I not win? I had the nitro fists. I swear, some people just jump out of random doors in this location and try to scare me. This was an absolutely insane snipe on my part. What even is Fortnite anymore? We were both knocked? Well, that was an unfortunate turn of events. All the AFK boys were dropping in this game, don't even know what they were talking about or doing. Something weird I've noticed is that these ice lakes in the ice biome don't have ice physics like, or Okay, that's kind of a weird choice. And this spark plug actually sparked my plug. I was going to ask if this was an OG Renegade Weta, but the skin came back, so it's probably a bot. And I got sprayed by a surfer dude skin. Something weird about the keycard this season is that multiple of them spawn. Why? I swear to you, I spent 5 minutes looking for him, and he was a bot! Ah yes, physics. And then we got absolutely obliterated at the Overwatch base. I remember in an old video talking about staircase spice. Well, that did not go well this time. I was trying to fish until this guy was trying to rain on my parade, but it's fine, he's dead. Yeah, there was a lot I could have done in that situation. You know, getting one-tapped by a super shredder is crazy work. Sorry, Nigel, I had to put you down on this one. Okay, this guy was also trapped, but I swear I've killed him like 8 times now. Oh man, guys, that was a fun way to go out. Decided to be a bit risque and drop the main tower. Luckily, no one came with me. Rivalry contract. Don't mind if I do. I don't know why, but I always find people running around in the frozen moat. It's just a hot spot, I guess. Go Super Shredder. You're the best shotgun in the game. And for some reason, I was in duos, no fill. I dropped the main tower again, and a little bot boy decided to push me. Luckily, he only had a pistol, so he had basically nothing. Even with the low ground, I still got. This guy was trying to C9 the payload. And then another one. Did that really just happen? Alright, let's do this. And just like that, their health bar is gone. Holy crap, what is that aim? We had a grand old party. There was like all these defaults and bots, but you know what I did? I started blasting. Imagine getting beat with a pickaxe. Man, The Simpsons, that's a throwback. So after I killed all the bots in Frigid, I killed the bots in Dark Dominion. Then I got pushed by the Sasuke. It's pretty much all this little game. Here's a camping idea. Yes, I swear guys, they did not see me. Down to a 1v1, and I have the Ice King Gauntlet. She got knocked. Nothing else she could do but bow down to me. Here's an Overwatch adjacent weapon I haven't talked about very much. They're the Siphon Shotguns and the Void Mask, which, if you don't know, Reaper has dual shotguns and can teleport. It's kind of cool. This guy was a freaking TTV. I might be schizophrenic, but I swear I keep repeat killing people in my lobbies. Is this like a rank thing where they're always in my lobbies or what? There's no laws against Pokemon, Batman. Okay, I honestly don't think I deserve this kill, but you know, suck it. Gotta love a good old second place. Nothing fun happened at Frigid, so let's get to the fun at Dark Dominion. Start kills in Dark Dominion, die in Dark Dominion. Anyone else have this weird glitch where after you kill your rival, it doesn't disappear and it takes a few seconds and then it just disappears? I haven't seen that skin out in the wild in a while. Genji sent me back to the lobby. Guys, I'm the guy from Rainbow Six Siege, and someone else wanted a piece of me. Why were you bush camping? Sometimes you gotta watch 2 defaults fight it out and then put them out of their misery. Alright, so I jump up and he absolutely juked me. Well, that was a fun one. Epic Games new. I haven't died off drop in a while. Yeah, I absolutely whiffed my drop into Frigid, but you know, Team Ice King. Cube rifle, go boom. And then other thing, go boom. And then shotgun, go boom. Nerf this or something like that. I was just trying to drink my juice boxes in a foundation, got pissed that I'm Team Ice King, so I chased him, and oh, okay, he jumped off. Okay, moving on. Okay, he came back and had his revenge. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I don't win anymore, and there's 10 games left. So let's just get this over with. I didn't mention it until now, but the old monster is in this. It's a cool reference to Bullet Peak. I like it. Ooh, it's a condom skin. Yeah, I'm so scared. But for some reason, I'm getting credit for my Ice Queen challenges, even though I bought her in, like, 2022. Big fan of the spread on both of these guns. It's pretty much, you know, nothing, so everything's accurate. Gotta say, this is the most impressive way I've killed a condom. Well, that was certainly a fun way to end. Now that we're coming towards the end, these little towers were probably my favorite drops, because there's about 2 chests, and then you can easily branch out either outside or go straight into the castle within it. I think they were good drops. Now let's see if it's viable next season. Or, you know, get killed by Danny Phantom. Ah, what a lovely day. Let's hope no one kills me. Oh, wait. I fear this one's also short-lived because my Wi-Fi crashed. My internet crashed. Okay, let's move on. Well, we got obliterated again. I'm getting tired of this. Oh, look, I get obliterated at Frigid Fortress. What is new? My one grievance with Freefall is that you can't mantle, and this bullshit happens. Also, can we talk about the fact that dying to fall damage got vaulted? Then what is this? I was honestly so annoyed that I just ran away, and now I'm healing at a slurp truck. What is my life? And a death to condom skin. And somehow I died. Okay. Yo, I finally got a kill for the first time in like 10 games. Well, anyway, we got painted on it, painted palms. Here we are, game number 100. If you haven't watched my drops recently, game 100 is kind of my reflection of the POI in the season. Now, I must say, it was kind of nice seeing Ice King back. He's one of my favorite characters in the story, and they really did him justice with the location. Frigid Fortress was something I had a lot of fun with, even though I died a lot. And Fortnite Showdown is one of the better seasons in modern Fortnite. Probably the best one since Simpsons, but you know, that's not saying much. But it's been fun. I liked Rivals, and it's actually the season I'm going to miss quite a bit. And all of it is just fun. I had fun with those 100 drops, and again, like I said, I'll keep doing it if I'm having fun. And I'm sorry if there's a huge gap between now and Cartman Land. It just took a while. But anyway, let's get into game 100. This guy challenged me to an SMG battle, but guess who won? I really hope this doesn't become Ice King's fate. Dying to the Dark Voyager. I'll see you in the next one.